The famous actress Anna Fritz died during a private party. An orderly named Jack is carrying her body. He can't believe he's in front of a TV series star. After photographing the girl, he sends the photo to his friends Ivan and Harvey, who immediately stay with a friend. Ivan asks for more photos, but Jack hesitates. Then the friends persuade the orderly to go to the party with them, but Jack has another out to work. Ivan and Harvey decide to support their friend and have a drink with him, who leads them to the dumpsters in the backyard, warning them not to touch the yellow one because it contains human waste. Taking out alcohol, the three friends raise their glasses in memory of the recently deceased Anna Fritz. Ivan asks Jack if he examined her body, and the guy admits that I couldn't take my eyes off her for hours. Ivan seems to like it, but Harvey thinks it's not normal. Ivan, having learned that Anna's body will be in the hospital until the next morning, asks a friend to take him inside to take a look at the popular actress. Jack, hesitating, nevertheless sees his friends, and Harvey believes to the last that they are joking. The friends take the elevator down to the basement, but Harvey wants to leave because he's afraid of being discovered. But friends persuade him to stay. Jack then finally shows them the body of the actress. Friends are shocked by what they see when he rips the sheet from the body of an elderly woman. He taunts them, and Ivan demands to show him Anna Fritz. The guy reveals Anna's face, but Ivan pulls back the sheet and Jack says she doesn't even look dead. Ivan starts touching the girl and tells Harvey to do the same, who reluctantly complies on the condition that they leave immediately. After that, Ivan decides to continue the fun, telling that everyone dreamed of sleeping with Anna. Friends get tied up, talk about what it's like to sleep with dead, and Jack confesses that he took advantage of the moment several times. Then Ivan says that he wants to sleep with her, but Harvey invites his drunken friends to leave so as not to make trouble. Suddenly, Jack supports Ivan. He asks Harvey to wait in another room until they finish the job. Harvey can't believe friends are capable of this, stating that both of them sick. Later, when Ivan finishes his dirty work, Jack decides to have fun with Anna, but she suddenly opens her eyes. It turns out that Anna is actually alive. When Jack realizes this, he is horrified. Friends, having heard the cry, cannot believe their eyes. Harvey immediately approaches her and says that everything will be fine. He asks to bring her water, but friends are in a stupor. By Harvey courting a girl, friends decide what to do next. Harvey offers to call a doctor, but Ivan is only interested in one thing: does she know what happened? At that moment, they hear someone approaching. Harvey begs them to stay and explain everything, but the frightened Jack and Ivan cover the girl with a sheet and hide in the back room. An orderly brings in another body. Exhausted Anna tries to call for help, but cannot make a sound. As soon as the orderly leaves, Harvey again rushes to the girl, trying to take her to the doctors, but Ivan opposes him. Ivan and Jack are terrified of what will happen if anyone finds out about their dirty deeds. Since the girl is famous, this case will be in all the newspapers and news. In response, Harvey tries to convince his friends that the girl did not understand what happened, but Jack is sure that this is not so. Ivan offers to kill her, but Harvey wants to save the girl. Friends beg him not to do this, as they do not want to go to jail. At this time, the girl finds strength in herself and promises that she will not tell anything. Ivan does not believe her, and as soon as Harvey tries to call for help, a friend stuns him. While Ivan regrets what happened and apologizes, Jack notices that Harvey is breathing, but losing a lot of blood. Jack immediately wants to call for help, but Ivan offers to leave him somewhere in the hospital where Harvey can be easily found. But as the orderly closes the door, they cannot get out of the room and decide to move a friend and Anna to the back room. There Ivan tells Jack to call the orderly, and then asks Harvey to lie to the police during interrogation. Later, while the friends cover up the traces of the crime, Harvey apologizes to Anna for his comrades and promises Annie to help her. The girl understands that Harvey is in critical condition and asks him to move less. At this moment, Jack meets an orderly, and Ivan closes Anna's mouth. Jack tells a colleague that he's accidentally locked up, and while he is getting out, Ivan finds out that his friend is dead. Later, when Jack returns with shocking news, he realizes that they will spend the rest of their lives in prison. Anna tries to the last to convince that she will not tell anything, but Ivan tells Jack not to pay attention to her and fight for your future. While the friends are arguing, Anna finds the strength to take Harvey's phone. Jack offers to take Javi's body out in a trash can, but watches in horror as Anna is on the phone. The girl confesses that she called her father and told only that she was alive. Ivan understands that they will soon come for her, decides that everything is over and agrees to take her to the doctors. Suddenly, an unknown number rings on Javi's phone. Ivan answers the call. It turned out to be Anna's father, and the guy understands that the girl did not get through and lied to them. Friends immediately take her back. Ivan orders Jack to tie her up while he goes to get the trash can. When Jack is on a mission, she tries to convince the guy that he is not the killer. The girl asks not to follow Ivan's lead, otherwise Jack will definitely end up in prison. She also reveals that when Jack left, Ivan killed Javi in front of her. But the guy suspects that she is lying again and seals her mouth with tape. While Ivan is having difficulty with the garbage can, and Jack covers his tracks, the girl somehow frees her legs. Anna falls to the floor and crawls out of the room, managing to hide until the return of Ivan. Later, when the friends notice that she has run away, they immediately split up and go looking for her. Anna, with the last of her strength, crawls through the corridors and eventually finds an elevator. But just as the girl thought she was saved, Ivan suddenly appears and drags her back. Jack asks his friend if he killed Javi, but he replies that Anna wants to upset them. Ivan sees no other way out than to kill the girl. Friends hesitate to the last, but in the end they suffocate her with sheets. While Jack covers up the traces of the crime, Ivan leaves the hospital and gets rid of Javi. Having done his job, Jack is waiting for Ivan, but suddenly hears Anna cough. The guy comes up to her and tells her to pretend to be dead. Later, Ivan returns. He makes sure that everything is in order, after which Jack asks him to leave the hospital as soon as possible. Arrival of paramedics. But before they reach the elevator, Ivan remembers that forgot my card. Jack tries to stop him, but to no avail. When they return, Ivan sees Anna alive. He becomes furious and decides that Jack has betrayed him. Ivan tries to kill his friend, but suddenly Anna stabs him several times. Jack, hearing the last breath of a friend, accuses the girl of murder because they were going to leave peacefully. In response, she, remembering all the bullying, is furious, stabs with a knife. At the end of the story, the girl is watching Ivan's lifeless body and cannot tear the knife away from Jack. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, put likes. And also subscribe so as not to miss new videos.